So today we're going to be talking about nanoplastics. Jason, have you heard about this?
I've heard about microplastics. Is that like the same thing, or are we talking about different things?
Similar in a way, yes, because the thing is that scientists find about a quarter million invisible nanoplastics particles in a liter of bottled water.
Is that like this like glitter type thing? Is it like glitter?
Actually,
Like smaller than glitter?
smaller than glitter, actually. I know we've talked about microplastics on this channel before, so I'm very excited to talk about this. The thing is that the average liter of bottled water has nearly a quarter million invisible pieces of ever so tiny nanoplastics detected and categorized for the first time by a microscope using dual lasers. Yeah. So before we didn't know how much is in there. Yeah, it's interesting because you're drinking that. We're drinking that.
Everybody is.
Yes, everyone's drinking bottled water and
Well, maybe not bottle. I feel like even in tap water, it's probably also there.
yeah, oh actually yeah, I could agree with you on that one.
So like any water has
Of
this
plastic.
in it. Yeah.
We talk about the glitter and how much the plastic particles in that. But the thing is, scientists long figured that there was a lot of these microscopic plastic pieces,
Yeah.
but they didn't have any way to prove it.
Interesting.
Yeah, so the thing is, until recently, where at Columbia and Rutgers University, they did their calculations to figure out like how many nanoparticles of plastic were in the bottles.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a way to like filter it out, because I know a lot of times you can get like a lot of stuff out through reverse osmosis filtering.
Oh, that is interesting that you say that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is actually very interesting that you say that.
Okay.
The thing is, looking at 5 samples, each of 3 common bottled water brands, researchers found particles range from 110,000 to 400,000 per liter, averaging 240,000. That's where the quarter million comes from. But
Okay.
it did mention that, by the way, about filtering out
Yeah?
the water and the reverse osmosis.
Oh,
And
really?
the thing is, the plastic is coming from these bottles of water. The plastic particles, they're coming from the plastic that they're being bottled in.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's happening with this, by the way.
So the bottles are like deteriorating into the water. Okay.
Yes, I do have a couple more things to say, but before that, what I want to say is if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. We put out interesting videos like this daily, and we have a library of over 200 videos, closing in on 300. And you know what? Subscribing's free. It doesn't cost anything, and it does really help out the channel. So if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. The other thing I wanted to say that is that these particles that are less than a micron in size,
Well, that is small.
yeah, there are 25,000 microns, also called micrometers because of because of their measurement
Yeah.
in an inch. It's about like less than a human hair. Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's super tiny. Yeah, and like I was mentioning, much of the plastic seems to be coming off the bottle itself, and the reverse osmosis membrane filter used to keep out other contaminants, said one of the researchers.
So wait. So the reverse osmosis
Membrane filter, yeah.
is adding microplastics to the water.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put it right here.
What in the world?
It says much of the plastic seems to be coming from the bottle itself and the reverse osmosis membrane filter.
Blowing my mind, because I
Used-
know that
Yeah.
reverse osmosis like gets a lot of other chemicals or byproducts out of the water, but then
Yeah.
I guess it's adding plastics to the water now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know about. Yeah, when you mentioned that, I was like, I know that this is adding it into the water, which is blows my mind on how that's happening. By the way, we've talked about all of this. We talked about the plastics, right? But like I mentioned earlier, they bought 3 bottles of water. Where did they come from?
Oh, what do you mean?
What stores do they come from?
Just regular stores? I don't know, like Costco.
They bought them at Walmart.
All of them?
Yeah, they bought those 3 bottles at Walmart.
Were they like, what is it? The Walmart brand?
No, they wouldn't reveal the brand because the thing
because it would like cause panic.
It would cause a panic because like the thing is like even
How dare you?
even right now we're talking about the plastics and how much plastic you're ingesting in these water bottles. And
I wonder if it's like, does it matter? I wonder if they clarified whether this was like BPA free water or
I don't think,
or I mean plastic bottles, or if they had BPA.
It is plastic bottles. The thing is that these scientists also wouldn't reveal the 3 brands because researchers want more samples.
How selfish.
Yeah.
Gotta let us know.
Yeah, they don't want to single any brand out because...
I mean, like, how many brands of water bottle brands do they have at Walmart? You can be like, oh...
Yeah, I feel like they have a lot. I feel like they have a pretty
big...
If they
have 10, that means 3 out of 10.
I wouldn't go back to Walmart again.
I mean, I think it's like any of them.
I think it's all of them, to be honest.
You're going to have to buy Voss water. That's in the glass. In the glass. Or the...
But the reverse osmosis filter.
Oh, that's true. I wonder if they... what is it? Liquid Death? Where it's in cans. I wonder if the plastic is in there. They should test that out.
Yeah. So, yeah, this is the reason why, by the way, you mentioned this. It's the panic that it would cause because I don't think a lot of people realize this. Even the scientists are saying it. They're saying we do know that these are getting into the tissues of mammals, including people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And the current research is looking at what they're doing to the cells.
Why do you like, oh, we found this bad stuff, and it's like, oh, yeah, so where is it? And it's like, we're not telling you. What do you mean you're not telling us?
No, they told us where it's at.
No,
they
didn't
tell
say
us what brands. Yeah,
it's like, oh, we need to reduce the harm it's gonna do to these brands. Like, we're not gonna buy bottled water anymore. How about that?
No, just give me straight from the
the
tap
hose.
with the
Give me the mud water.
The mud water.
Yeah.
But it was crazy, and I thought
I do find offense to that. They didn't tell us where the water bottles came from. I mean, they said from Walmart, but I mean, like, there couldn't be that many.
No, I don't think there could be that many. I think there's only a few at Walmart.
Like probably like, I think there's Arrowhead, like Aquafina.
I'm pretty sure it's those.
I don't know. Walmart, Good Choice or whatever.
They probably do have a Walmart brand. I feel like they would.
But would they test it? I don't know. Anyways,
let us know your thoughts on this and if you're going to be buying bottled water from Walmart.
Well, I mean, I think it's just any bottled water. I feel like it must be a major brand.
I think it is a major brand.
There's no way that they'd be like, oh,
The thing is that I also think this is if you got into this part of the video, I'm gonna throw out a crazy theory.
This is all speculation.
I think they're also not naming the brand because of fear of reputational harm of these institutes are bringing to the brands. Like if you're a big water bottle, you don't want.
I mean, big, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah, that owns them because who do they own? Dasani. Yeah.
Dasani, yeah. I think Coke owns Dasani.
Yeah, if you found out that these researchers are putting out publications of your brand, and they're saying, oh, this has a ton of plastic, you probably don't want to drink it, then I would be like, well, we're going to have to do our own study and we're going to sue you. That's honestly what I think.
Hey, don't put plastic in the damn water.
They can't help it. But yes, that's honestly, that's all in the realm of speculation. We don't know the brands. They should tell us the brands. I think that probably.
What the heck? I feel like it's so annoying when it's like, oh, like we found this really cool thing. And it's like, what is it? And it's like, we're not telling you. What do you mean you're not telling? It's like, but man, would you like to know? It's like, yes, we'd like to know. It's like, no,
we're not going to tell you yet.
No.
I bet you they're going to test all the water, but
10 out of 10, all the water is messed up.
I'm pretty sure, unless it's like Liquid Death or something like that.
I do wonder. I mean, and then whoever the brand is that isn't like full of plastic, they're like, all the people will just go to that brand.
It's a great It's like great marketing. If you literally have no plastic in your bottle and say like, hey, these scientists were doing these tests, and like we officially could say that we have no plastic. I think it's really great marketing.
You could probably. I feel like that would be like a very expensive. It'd be like Voss. It'd be like the next Voss.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that, like, what is it? Smart water is in a plastic bottle. And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know about this. It needs to be bottled at the source in glass.
Now I'm wondering because like I wonder if like sodas too. Like how many like other things that are in plastics also have all these other plastics in it.
I
didn't even think about it like that.
I didn't even think.
Because like if it's water, water is not like, you know, like there's water, but then like, have you seen all the videos of like you put something in Coke and then it dissolves it, you know?
Oh yeah, yeah. And
So it's like, imagine that.
Coke could be used as a cleaner. It's such a, it has a.
It's so delicious.
It's so delicious, but it also has like this very, very chemical
Reaction, yeah.
reaction.
So I'm like,
yeah,
if regular water does this, imagine Coke.
yeah. Coke,
Or Pepsi.
It's probably filled with plastic, and you can't taste it because of
That's what it gives it the great taste, the classic taste.
Yeah, it does.
Or maybe that's
does.
why the classic Coke is more expensive. In the
Oh,
bottle.
it doesn't have any. Yeah, it doesn't have any plastic in it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you were mentioning before this that even before in our last video that it could go into the rain. And it
Oh
could,
yeah, it's in the water cycle. It's in the full stream.
Yeah, so it's like you can't really escape it at this
Oh
point.
no, you
yeah.
can't. It's in your food.
Yeah, it's in our food. It's in the fish. It's in your plastic. It's in your water bottles. There's nothing you could do. It's a lot of plastic.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just more about limiting and like conscientiously like ingesting it. Like now that you know, and it's like, oh, you know, now we need to we need these researchers to go and then tell us which things, and if it's all things in plastic bottles are plastic bottles that's not safe anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because everybody, like, I feel like a lot of people, you know, drink out of plastic bottles. Like, even if it's like a refillable one, you know,
Yeah.
does the refillable water bottle provide like add in all this extra plastic?
I literally put it up. It was saying, I was saying that it's coming from the bottles.
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
if those are like not reusable bottles, like
Oh, we don't
Like
know
a-
that.
exactly. That's why we don't know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like-
that's
like a
true. Yeah,
Nagley.
yeah. They should tell us.
Or like you know, like I don't know, like Nagley, those water bottles, or like a Gatorade water bottle.
Because you could use those multiple times. I think it has
Yeah.
a number on it on how much times you could use it.
No, it's like forever.
Oh,
Those
really?
Are,
Oh,
well, like
okay.
for
Oh,
a
yes,
reusable
you're right.
one, yeah.
Yeah. But yes, I would also want to know from our audience. I know that we went into
Yeah.
the realm of speculation. I would also want to know from our audience if they're going to continue using bottled water. I mean, you can't really avoid things like this nowadays.
I mean, like
events, everything has literally.
I just meant like they really need to tell us which bottles of water, and if other like canteens of water, like reusable canteens, if those put in plastic.
They do. I think they really do. I think that
Hmm.
it's like, but the thing is, the research is so new right now that they're still wanting to test it. Hopefully, they come out with it soon, like to tell us what brands, what bottles, what exactly they were testing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only reason they're saying that they're not going to test it, they're not going to reveal it right now, is because they want to test other bottles to make sure that.
Why'd they reveal it in the first place?
Well,
Did this cause panic?
yes,
Like,
to cause panic.
yeah, but then like, oh, we're not telling you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
See, all the ladies out there are smart with their Stanley mugs, Stanley cups. Those are all metal.
Yes, and it can survive fires too, and car crashes. But yes, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below.